We're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. And the Blazers will kick off first, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the... And the ball is loose on the return. A rather inauspicious start, but a golden opportunity after the turnover. The Blazers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Burton. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Blazers. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. So the North Texas Mean Green sends out the offense, and they'll go on the attack for the first time. And for the first time in this one, here's Jaheim White. It is on him. He's their best player to make this offense go.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to take off. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Now, on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
He makes the catch. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
North Texas in the hurry up. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking left. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on 4th. Makes the grab past the marker. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. Running inside. It's White. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. North Texas doing business from the red zone. They'll run it. It's White. Maybe. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mean Green.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. Got some green grass. He's past the marker. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole, as opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy...
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10, and he scores! Touchdown, UAB!
And when you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Straight ahead, it's White. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. North Texas in the hurry up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Jackson will throw. Max got it on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
He wants to throw it again. Finds his man. It's long. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. North Texas really has it going on offense.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people in the defense right now. They have no idea who's getting it next.
Second down, gonna throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back at the 30. The 10. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, UAB.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, it's White. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Second and long here. Jackson gonna throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Reese. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to...
Into the secondary on the right. The 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, North Texas.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. One final play before the end of the quarter. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Moving out to the right. Fires downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Working the ground game. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Ferguson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Makes one man miss. Open space at the 25. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Burton. Rushes on. Trying to get away. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. And the Blazers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Blazers.
And that's the way you punctuate the long drive. Nice job being physical, getting that ground game going, and Jesse finishing with the ground game.
Yeah, really, I think that drive is really a microcosm of what they've been doing all game, right? Imposing their will by running the football. The defense knew it was coming, and they still couldn't stop it.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Turning it on. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Finds a crease, it's White. Shakes off the defender. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. North Texas comes to the line needing just a few inches to convert on 3rd down. Drives inside. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw. That's reeled in. It's Milner. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. North Texas in the hurry up.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Quick give. It's White. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keep it on the ground. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Calls his own number. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's good. Easy call for the refs. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Fires to the right. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. For a quarterback, those mechanics need to be second nature, but sometimes they can get a little rushed.
Yeah, and we've seen that. We've had spin sessions on the field before games with Jesse, and just gets on that back foot a lot and just can't stay consistent.
It's complete! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Mean Green!
The textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing, you need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Hand off from the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the number 4 team, the Ole Miss Rebels.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
To the air, it's Burton. Finds his target. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Blazers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for running room. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Out wide right, it's Smith.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Selling the fake. Unloads to the wideout. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Direct snap. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Blazers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Sells the run, wants to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. Right at the line. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a third down stop.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. In the red area, it's Robinson. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Blazers are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone.
Touchdown, UAB. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. North Texas in the hurry up.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Jackson gonna throw it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Right side, it's Milner. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. North Texas will have to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Looks it in. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long time. Caught, and he's got room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Blazers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wants to throw on first. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
To the house. Touchdown, UAB. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Wide receiver going in motion. Jackson will throw. Zings it complete to the right. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Tempo in overdrive.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll ride him again. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. North Texas really has it going on offense.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Look out! He's going to run it. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
North Texas in the hurry-up. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. Breaks the tackle. He's loose. Touchdown, Blazers. And the stomping has commenced. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. And he made the extra point without problem. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Under pressure, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Great place to start for this offense. The give and tick, 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 tick. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Rides to the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. 3rd and long coming up. The quarterback takes a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on.